it's Lechelle. It's June's edition of Office Chronicles. Besides June being my birthday month, I've been busy. Like really busy. And I'm grateful to God that we are busy. I think I explained to you all a couple of months ago that none of this can happen without your support. And I understand across the world, things are happening. I don't want to say but things are happening right here. Some great things are happening right here. And as I pray and I ask God, like, is this chapter over for us? God continues to confirm, no. God is saying, remind the people that support is a necessity. And don't worry, which is not hard to do. Yeah, it's not hard. You can't have faith and worry at the same time. So if there's anything that I can do to re-engage your support, please let me know. If I need to do these Office Chronicles once a week, I'll figure out how to do so. My schedule is just crazy busy. I wanted to let you know, if any of you that subscribe to this Office Chronicles have been to a game at the Oreo Stadium here in Baltimore City, then there's a good chance that you got your ticket scanned or met one of our graduates from our workforce development program at the concessions. This center graduated 32 individuals, and 32 individuals started opening day and are working, averaging about 46 hours a week, and are doing amazing. So amazing, we received a letter from the senior vice president of Aramark stating how amazed he was at the level of professionalism of the referrals that we sent to the stadium. He also stated in the letter that well after the season is over, he intends to place them at one of the other sites. That's just how valuable they are. As I think about where we started and where we are now, who would have thought? But I guess that's what you get for doubting God. God is still in the blessing business. And many times I don't have to get on here and tell you all we're flashing red, and we're at a threat to lose our footprint in Sandtown. But now is the time. We truly need your support. Anyone knows that I am probably so overprotective over this mission that I've never had a staff of 5 or 6 in this building. It is myself and one other full-time person and one other part-time person. And as an executive director, I maintain a caseload sometime of 216 individuals. So I work extremely hard. I am in the street still doing recruitment. I am in the street still doing prayer walking. I still case manage. I make all of the contacts with the employers, and I refer myself. So your support does not allow me to step away from the day-to-day task. I don't think I would ever be willing to do that. Your support ensures that we can continue to impact the lives of the individuals that God points this way. So I need you. If all of you can just commit to I can't even give you a dollar amount. I don't know what a fundraising amount would be, but I can tell you that we need support. We are in some extremely uncertain times as a nonprofit. In addition to, just being in the middle of some uncertain times in Baltimore City, and I am not willing to extract the faith and insert the holistic. We are faith, we are Jesus through and through, and we are committed to that. So because of that, we are continuing to search for a funder that really understands that it is because of God we have been able to impact, and it is because of God that we have been able to stand. It is because of God that we can continue to do the work that we do. And until we find a funder that says, okay, I get that, I have to rely on you. So with that, please, 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 I'm going to get back on here in about a week and beg you some more, because we simply need the support. Without the support, again, the door's shut. And that will be the end. So as I think about that, my heart gets so heavy because I know that we are not done. Daily, residents of this community pour into these doors, and they say, for some odd reason, this is the place that I want to trust to help me reshape my life. And that in itself requires strength and vulnerability. And I am grateful that the work that we have done continues to speak for itself. Yeah. So we sit in the need of help, and I know God can do all things but fail. So I am counting on us to climb this mountain. Climb this mountain. If you know of a funder that would understand that we are faith-based, we will not extract the faith-based and put in holistic, email me, call me. If you have some words of encouragement, email me, call me. I can't say that it does not get tough sitting where we sit, impacting the lives that we impact, and still having to struggle, right? Yeah. So on today, it's Monday. I woke up feeling amazing. I celebrated a birthday last Thursday, and I'm just blessed to be alive. So until next time, I love you. I believe in us. Together we can. If your church wants to do a fundraiser and I can come and speak to a congregation, email me, call me. If your women's group wants to do a fundraiser, email me, call me. If your community wants to do a fundraiser, email me, call me. If you have a scripture that I can read that would uplift my spirits, email me, call me. Above all, we do great things, but I am still human. And more often than not lately, I have had to rely on the word to get me through some of these days. People rely on this center. Without this center, where is the emergency food going to come from? Without this center, how do people get clothed? Without this center, how do adults come in to log on to do pre-GED and GED classes? Without this center, how do residents come in and use the phone? Without this center, how do young women and young men come in to connect to employment opportunities? Without this center, how do people connect to mental health therapists? Without this center, when a person no longer wants to be an active addiction and wants to get clean, where do they go? Without this center, how do they get emergency housing referrals? Without this center, when a mom decides that she no longer wants to get beat on and wants to flee a domestic violence situation, where does she go? And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And we have been doing this. So without this center, what happens? I don't want to know. I need you.